Welcome back to Akron Summits Franchise. We had a very impressive Week 1 victory against the Jacksonville Jaguars last episode, 31-17. And gotta say, big kudos to our defense who really held their own. This was a unit who was pretty lackluster last season. A good Week 1 showing, and if that's a sign of things to come from our defense, I am very, very excited. Last week only allowed 170 pass yards to Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars, and also only allowed 55 rushing yards. Got to make sure today that we do that against the high-powered offense of the Detroit Lions. We are going to be in Ford Field. Looks like they did lose last week, but still, the Lions can always rack up the yards in a hurry. So in today's episode, guys, we got a press conference to take care of here. Going to see what the man of few words, Coach Smallz, has to say. Also going to take a look at Kevin Saunders, kind of recap his Week 1 performance. I was very, very impressed with what I saw from the Rook out of Michigan. And then I may or may not have a surprise trade that I'm cooking up. Might have something up my sleeve here for you guys in Week 2. We got a lot to get into today. Cue the intro, man. Press conference here in Week 2, and Coach Smallz is going to be at the podium answering questions. Coach, how do you feel about the result in your season opener? Very happy with how the players battled. I, too, was also very, very happy. Who do we think deserves the most credit? I mean, it's got to go to the defense, right? It has to. Our offense played good, don't get me wrong, but our defense is really, we never were really down too much in that game. Which players get the game ball? It's got to be the corners and the safeties. I mean, we had an interception. I know we had some sacks too, but those could have been, caused by the coverage. But, and we also are going to get a boost to our secondary, which is always good. Our CB1-2 and our free safety and our strong safety going to receive a +3 to play rec and man coverage. I am very, very happy carrying that over into the game here this week against the Lions. Very happy with the production of our rookie quarterback, Kevin Saunders, in Week 1. He had 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and also an 81% completion rate. The lights were definitely not too bright for the Rook out of Michigan. And I know it's only one game, but, we moved up in the draft to get Kevin for a reason. We were uber aggressive to get Kevin for a reason, so he was definitely cool in Week 1, and really excited to see how his season/career is going to go for us here in Akron.
Yes.
Another guy I was really impressed with last week was Andy Middleton. Now, in the box score, it said he only had 3 tackles. I was a bit surprised when I saw that, because just in gameplay, playing, real time, it seemed like Middleton was all over the field. And regardless of how many tackles he had, it was very fluid playing with him. I feel like the box was always protected by guys like Elijah Mitchell, who you see there, our new running back, who also had a good game last week. But yeah, really excited about the rookie from Tennessee. As you see, he's already got gold here in the chase and tackle, and we'll see if he could continue that momentum in Week 2 against Detroit. We will be doing this one without our backup running back, Kareem Hunt, though, as he suffered a broken finger in practice, so it is going to be pretty much all Elijah Mitchell. Believe Dylan Laube is our 3rd string running back, so maybe he will see some time. Luckily, the defense is all healthy, and I was also pretty impressed with Kareem Hunt as well, so that is kind of unfortunate that he's not going to be in this one. So we are going to be down Kareem Hunt, and then 2 weeks. Wow, broken finger. I guess fingers would take more than a week to heal, right? So 2 weeks for Kareem Hunt. Tyree Wilson still out 4 weeks with that quad tear. And as far as the Lions, let's see how healthy they are. They are down David Montgomery, and apparently Aaron Jones found his way. So Aaron Jones went from the Packers to the Vikings to the Detroit Lions. So I guess he'll be going to the Bears next week, just doing the whole NFC North tour. But Aaron Jones and David Montgomery, so I'm assuming Jahmyr Gibbs going to be playing a lot more. And then Dan Moore, who just got a healthy bag in real life, out 19 weeks with a torn pec. Wow. Surprise trade alert here in week 2. Guess it's not really a surprise because I did say in the intro that I was going to be doing a trade.
May or may not have a surprise trade that I'm cooking up.
But sending right tackle Spencer Brown, a 5th from next year and a 7th from 2025, over to the Cardinals for left tackle Braxton Jones. Now, it's not really the flashiest of trades, and Braxton Jones, we will need to pay him next year because his contract is going to be up, but it made sense to me. They're pretty much the same overall. Spencer Brown is was a 79, and Braxton Jones is also a 79 as well. We will, of course, slide him over to the right side to play right tackle. But, the dev trait, Spencer Brown did not have a dev trait. Braxton Jones is star. And it just seemed like a good move for me to make. And I really like the way that our offensive line here is looking. Very, very excited about that. And I'm sure that Braxton Jones will help to protect Kevin Saunders, as I'm sure that Kevin Saunders will appreciate that.
Yeah!
1-0 Summits heading down to Ford Field to take on the 0-1 Lions. Don't let the record fool you, even though it's only only second weekend, but the Lions are a very, very good team. They got Aiden Hutchinson, they got Amon-Ra St. Brown, they got Penei Sewell, they got tons of weapons, but kind of, sort of, so do we. So if you guys are fired up for this Akron Summits franchise and you're loving this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 2,000 subscribers and I will do an NFL jersey giveaway for you guys. And without further ado, let's get on down to Ford Field in Detroit and get ready for the game. Kick is up from Jack Fox, and we are going to be on offense first, so a chance to carry some good momentum here from week 1. We put up 31 points, and if you put up 31 points in every NFL game, chances are your team is going to be very good. Now, will this young man have the same type of performance that he had last week? I sure hope so. If he has a performance like that every single week, I'm probably looking at rookie of the year type of material. But we'll see. We'll take it one play at a time here, and he'll be looking to target Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers, all his best buds. And we'll go ahead and start putting Devontae on a curl route, which I think is the move. Bang! Kevin Saunders is true to Adams. Carlton Davis, who is on this team still, just got a 3-year, $60 million deal in real life for the Patriots. So good for Carlton, but he is still here on this Lions team here in Summits Franchise. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of him and calling his name quite a bit. Not going to be calling Kareem Hunt's name, though, because he is going to be absent in this one. So Elijah Mitchell will get many more carries, I assume, as we were kind of running back by committee last week. But see from the stats, Mitchell had a pretty good week 1 outing as well. We'll come out shotgun here with 3 wide receivers to our right. I'm going to put Devontae on a curl again. And no, we'll probably throw. That was strange. It was almost intercepted. Then it was almost caught by Elijah Mitchell, even though he wasn't the target. He was the target. And then it almost bounced into the waiting arms of Devontae Adams. So, gotta be mindful of my blood pressure, guys, okay? I'm putting Devontae Adams on a curl again. I don't know. I feel really good about that in this one. But we're just going to go to Brock Bowers. And that was good defense there. Broken up at the last minute by Ennis Rakestraw Jr. And it's going to be an opening drive punt from the Summits. Don't want to see. Did we even punt last week? I can't remember. If we did, it was very, very sparingly. And that wasn't the best sequence there. Not really accurate by me. And out comes our defense. Ow, Jared Goff threw 4 interceptions in week 1. Can I get some of those today, Jared, please?
Nope.
Even 1. I'll take 1. Here's a funny story. If we get 1 interception today, we had 1 last week, we would already have half of the total interceptions that we had last year. That's actually not funny. That's actually pretty sad. But, I would love to pick off Jared a few times, and he's going to hit Amon-Ra St. Brown on the quick little catch there. St. Brown had a very good game last week. 150 plus, 8 receptions, and 3 touchdowns. Got to make sure that we limit his production and keep him out of the end zone today. Then a little pressure here. The Lions coming out in a strong formation, so probably confident that this is going to be a run, but I was wrong, and there's a sack on Goff. Wow, okay. It's Justin Houston, who I only brought in free agency because of the injury to Tyree Wilson. This man had a sack and a half last week and already a sack today. Potential Tyree Wilson trade bait?
Come on, man.
I mean, Tyree should have some value. Like, he went up to star dev. Not saying that I'm gonna do that necessarily, but it's definitely something to think about if Houston keeps playing the way that he is. Oh, somebody please get Jamison or Jahmyr Gibbs. Thank you so very much. Thank you. That was Xavier Woods, our new acquisition, and back-to-back punts from both teams here. MCDC looks on in disappointment, and our rookie Donald Rice, the speedster out of Minnesota, is going to be back to return the punt. Probably not going to get anything because I never do. I mean, nice tackle there by Rice, but Saunders and the boys trotting out for drive number 2. Gonna need some interest in the run block game, please. I am bound and freaking determined to actually have a run game this season because we didn't have one last season. Now, Devontae Adams could be... Now, we'll just go to Michael Mayer, our backup tight end, who had a couple catches last week and gets a nice first down from the Summits. Would like him to be a bigger staple in our game plan as well. He was hurt a lot last season, yes, but just really didn't do too much. And I'm seeing a quick step drop and sling here to Jacoby Myers. I'll tell you what, we'll put Brock Bowers on a drag just in case that doesn't pan out. But I'm thinking that it does. It should. Jacoby catches it and hangs on. That was great play rec from your boy, Coach Smallz here. And a nice pass from Saunders. Also a nice catch by Jacoby Myers. Try the outside run here with Mitchell. I did make running it inside our game plan. And, well, maybe I should stick to running it inside. This running game it was decent last week, and it's more or less non-existent here so far in this one. I would really like it to be existent because I do not want to put all the pressure on the rook Kevin Saunders, but it's looking like we might have to. Let's see if we can hit Bowers. That's going to nearly be picked off. That one never really had a chance as Cole Holcomb was there in coverage. Another big third down for the Summits. Tell you what, if Hutch blitzes, which usually he does, this could be Jacoby Myers again, which he didn't really. I mean, he kind of did drop out in coverage actually. And that's not exactly how I saw that play ending up. But I'll tell you what, Jacoby Myers with 2 huge catches for 28 yards in this one. So far, Kevin Saunders is pinpoint accurate. And here on this RPO, we might be hitting the slant man, Michael Thomas, who was probably Saunders' favorite target last week. I would say Michael Thomas had a great game trying to find blocks there. Devontae Adams couldn't really hold it for too long, and that's only going to be a pickup of 4. On 2nd and 6 here from the 24, we're going to come out single back, and this might just be Jacoby Myers again. Nah, let's just almost get sacked and not be able to hit Michael Mayer. Sure, okay. Kind of like screen pass. 3rd and 6 here. Coach is calling it as well. And if we get some good blocks, I don't think that the Lions would necessarily be expecting a screen pass. Elijah Mitchell is very agile and very shifty, so he should be able to, easy first down. Mitchell breaking some ankles too, and he is going to get it down to the 12. That was a good thought by the coach. Like, I don't think that the Lions would be expecting that. I mean, they're AI, so they're not real, so they're probably not expecting anything. But if they were real live players, like, screen pass is not something that you would really think would be called in that situation. At least I don't think so. Dare I try to get Elijah Mitchell going on the ground? Maybe I shouldn't be running it to the left side. Maybe that's the problem. But it just always looks like it's going to be so open. That time it is open, and Mitchell going to find the end zone. That was a heck of a run there, and some good blocks set by Colton Miller and JPJ on that left side. And Elijah Mitchell going to find the end zone for the 3rd time in 2 weeks. Again, with no Kareem Hunt, he's going to be tasked with a lot more plays and a lot more runs in this one. And if he can keep finding the end zone like that, I'm sure that will make Kevin Saunders and this offense very, very happy. And we are going to, in fact, go up 7-0 to the Lions. Got to keep that up. What will Goff do here on drive number 2? He is coming out empty, so maybe Max Crosby or someone can get home. He had some TFLs last week, but maybe he had a half a sack. I can't remember. Not going to matter, though, because Elijah Moore, who has now found his way to this Detroit squad, catches that one and gets a first down. So first down of the game, or Yeah, I think, was it a 3-and-out? I think it was a 3-and-out last drive for the Lions. At any rate, though, it's a first down now, and I formation here from the 38. You'd have to imagine that Goff is going to hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs. We got Andy Middleton. It's not going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can I get a pick? Oh, we did get a pick. It's going to be Nate Hobbs, the superstar. And I just got a trophy, saw it coming. Don't know what that is, but I did see it coming. Fuck yeah! Because Goff threw it into double coverage, and we now have half of the interceptions that we had all last season, and we only got 2. Xavier Howard had one last week, and Nate Hobbs, who I don't really know why he was elevated to superstar. That was almost Xavier Howard again, or Isaiah Palomalo, actually. But he was elevated to superstar, showing us why that's well-deserved, giving the ball back to Saunders and this offense again. And I might just be content to let that tick down to the end of the first. I most certainly am. No need to snap this ball. And our defense is carrying over that intensity from last episode. I am loving it too. Our offense, it's been hit or miss. You know, first drive was bad. Second drive was good. Now we got to prove ourselves here on drive number 3. If we can do that and go up 10 or 14-0 on the Lions, Dan Campbell will be doing more of that. Devontae might have single coverage, but I'm going to put Brock Bowers. I feel like the blitz is coming over there. It's not coming. They canceled it, and Elijah Mitchell dropped it. Wow, okay, that was good. They baited me into something there. I thought that maybe we were going to get Brock Bowers in a really favorable situation. We did not, but we may get him in a very favorable situation here on this TE angle, because that usually happens on this play. There's Brock, and a lot of drops in this game, not going to lie to you. A lot of drops in this game so far. Couldn't capitalize on that Nate Hobbs interception, and that one should have been caught by Brock. I feel like it wasn't that difficult of a catch. Maybe I led it the wrong way. I don't know. And that's going to be a fair catch by the Lions. They got a chance now to knot this thing up. I almost forgot to mention, too, I'm sure you guys know, but talking about Nate Hobbs, you guys know my favorite team is the Green Bay Packers, and he is headed to Green Bay on a 4-year, $48 million deal. So playing in the backfield with maybe Jair Alexander, and that's a great run by Jahmyr Gibbs, but maybe Jair Alexander, Xavier McKinney. That's Robert Spillane going down, who also, where did he move to? The Patriots, I believe. That's not good. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Spillane's a rock for us, but really excited to see Nate Hobbs in Green Bay. I mean, he's probably happy to get out of Vegas, as I'm sure most sane people would be. So we'll see if he's able to make some noise for the Pack. I'm sure he is. That's a running play, and it's Andy Middleton, who we just saw in the practice pregame, the rookie out of Tennessee, stopping him for no gain. Play some zone coverage here. Got to watch Jahmyr Gibbs out there, and I just played man coverage on a corner. I'm not supposed to do that because I suck when I play man coverage, or I should say when I used to up on corners. Luckily, Goff didn't go to that side. Spillane, bring him back. You know, re-injury risk medium, that's okay.
Huh?
We need you in this game, brother, although it should be our other rookie, Bart Nobles. I don't know why he's not out there playing. He should be. Spillane is the sub linebacker, yes, but I don't feel like Nobles is ever really in on any of these sets, and this might be a good time. Let's check that out real quick. We got to go through, we'll go through the Lions offense anyways, just see if anybody has changed. Goff here, obviously, still at quarterback. Jahmyr Gibbs at running back. And also they got Aaron Jones and David Montgomery, but they're both out. Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo's still here. Elijah Moore has found his way here. Rookie Clayton Mills there as well. Sam Laporta is the starting tight end, just like he is in real life. They got Taylor Decker at left tackle. Isaiah Wynn, the former Patriot, at guard. Frank Ragnow, who's up to a 92 as their center. Wow. Old school Brandon Scherf still doing his thing. And then, of course, the best, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, the best right tackle in the business, Penei Sewell. But yeah, Bart Nobles is our starting linebacker. So I just can't figure out why he's not in, like, on any set. I know Spillane is the sub linebacker, yes, but I don't know. Trying to get him some development because he's only normal dev, and I'm actually pretty upset about that. I really thought he was going to be like star or something. Now, in his defense, he was one of the highest rated players in the class, Bart Nobles, the left linebacker, but still, I would love to see him have that dev tray. And there's Divine Diablo. Can't forget about him. who was one of our best defensive players there, getting in the backfield, stopping Jahmyr Gibbs, making it 3rd and 5. Let's send heat. I'm going to do it. We're going to send heat. Is it the right decision? I don't know. I'll have Max Crosby out here just playing a little extra coverage, and that could be cooked. Oh, look at Xavier Howard with the all-star defense. Jamison Williams is not easy to cover. Very, very fast. Xavier Howard kept up with him step for step. It wasn't an interception, but that's okay. He got his hand on the ball, batted that thing down, and our defense is still making noise, still coming up clutch. That might be an amazing punt from Jack Fox. It's not, as it's a touchback, but shout out to Xavier Howard, Nate Hobbs, and this defense of the Akron freaking Summits. Keeping the drive alive is Adams. That's his, I think, 2nd catch. Still yet to really air it out with Saunders to any of our receivers, but that's okay. Like, we don't necessarily have to air it out. If we have long, methodical drives that take time off of the clock, if that's how we're going to establish our identity in the passing game, I'm okay with that. No problem with that at all. Can somebody please hold a block? That's all I'm asking. Emmanuel Agba in the backfield to shut that thing down for a loss of 3. Yeah, this one could just be Saunders throwing 40 passes a game. I'm not sure. I didn't really want that to happen. Brock Bowers going to be open in the middle of the field, as he usually is on that route. And Saunders is now over 100 yards. No touchdowns yet in the game, but also no interceptions. And I'm not going to go back to the run, at least not yet. Maybe if I can get us in some 2nd and short, 3rd and short situations, maybe that will help to get a ground game going. Because right now, running it on 1st down, it's really not working. There's a nice slant, and it's another drop by Adams. Again, not an easy catch, I know, but seeing just too many drops in this one by our receivers. Got the ball right at midfield on the logo, and we'll come out trusty mesh spot. I shouldn't have went that way. I should have went to triangle. Yeah, I know. Go ahead, Alex Anzalone, one of the captains on this defense. Good job. You broke it up. Go get yourself a cookie or something. I don't know.
Okay.
This is 4-down territory, I think, right? It's got to be. TE attack. Maybe it's not 4-down territory, but the TE attack is the way that I'm going. And maybe can Saunders roll out? I don't know. We'll see how fast the young man is. I mean, he's got wide open space. Saunders going to get the 1st down. Remember, he is a scrambler. And look at the little celebration by the guy who doesn't even look like a Madden player because EA didn't feel like fully rendering the bench. But that was... Saunders can do that. We cannot forget about that. Saunders, he is not a statue in the pocket by any means, so we don't have to play him as such. He's definitely got some wheels. There's Elijah Mitchell. Okay, maybe we go to the right side because going to the left side has not been working. And that is our center, Andre James. He went down last week, too. He came back, but so far, a couple bodies hitting the floor. Drowning pool style here in Ford Field. I do see the press on Devontae Adams. He's probably going to be my 2nd read. I think Elijah Mitchell out of the backfield will probably be my 1st. Come on, Mitchell, please. Oh, Mitchell catches it. Wow. That was a really good coverage there by Alex Anzalone. But Mitchell absorbed contact, did not drop the pass, thank God, because we have seen a bit too many of those for my liking. And here's the opportunity to take a shot here. Coach is calling the PA cross out of single back. It's 1st down. Jacoby Myers is probably going to be my read on this one. And he might... Oh, not going to get a chance because Cole Holcomb, who is wreaking some havoc in this one, by the way, sacks Kevin Saunders for a loss of 9. All right, Summits, let's see what you're made of here. See if we can't pick up this 1st down. Jacoby Myers hangs on. Wow. But, oh, man, as much as I hate to do it, coach is saying go for it. Oh, my God, dude. Why? Should we? We have to, right? I got to go into my favorites, though. I got to go into my favorites. Is this a time where Elijah Mitchell can pick this up? Do we feel confident that Elijah Mitchell can pick this up? I do. Question mark. I don't know if I actually do. But we're going to try. Maybe I should have done something past, but I don't know, man. 2 yards to go. Can Elijah Mitchell get it, please?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Bruh.
He's not. Oh my God. Was that Cole Holcomb again? It sure was. Sure was. I should have cut back to the right, I suppose. And all that for nothing. All that for nothing. And it remains a 7-point game. This is a defensive slugfest here, which I like. I like defensive slugfest. Shootouts raise my blood pressure up, as you guys know. Oh, come on. Xavier Howard again with the bat down. Jamison Williams is not getting any separation on Xavier Howard. Oh, God, no. I need Jack Jones. Man coverage on Amon-Ra St. Brown. Also going to have James Houston kind of blitz out there. It's Xavier Howard again. Xavier, another great defense on Jamison Williams. Xavier Howard, so far, the player of the game. Man, I wasn't even going to bring back Xavier Howard in free agency. Really glad that I did. And they're opting to just go running attack here with Jahmyr Gibbs. Andy Middleton going to get the stop, and we are, in fact, going to get the ball back with less than a minute to go. This is a long, I feel like, I guess you guys will know by now because you're watching the video. I feel like this is a long first half. There's lots of stoppages in play, and it's only 7-0. I realize that. But when you're playing the Lions of all teams, I think you'll take a 7-0 ball game. Like, I really do. Donald Rice trying to get some speed to the outside. We got to put up some points here before halftime, even if it's a field goal, because the Lions do get the ball back to start half number 2. Let's get it done. Start off mesh spot here, and I got to remember it's probably Jacoby Myers is probably the way that I want to look, or we'll just take off with Saunders. Why not? Look at Saunders, man. Showing the wheels. That's 2 really good rushes from the young man out of Michigan. And as I said, he is a scrambler. So that's a facet of my game that I don't often explore. Now, normally we don't really have rushing type of QBs so much, but maybe I think that's something that might just have to be in the good old playbook here from Saunders. How about a slant to Michael Thomas? He's going to catch it and break contact, and we're going to go ahead and call a timeout here with 34 seconds to go from the 40 of the Lions. Now, we got to have some protection here, but I feel like this play action might work. Maybe I was trying to go to Michael Mayer. How about the rookie Ty Dye catching it? Going to go up and spike the ball here. That way, at least give us time if we get the ball downfield, to call a timeout and kick a field goal. But that was our rookie fullback Ty Dye. Of all people, I was not expecting Ty Dye to be the one who caught that pass, but hey, there you go. Now, we're pretty much just playing for the field goal here. I'm probably looking for Brock Bowers or Michael Thomas, depending. We'll just go to Michael Thomas. Gonna go down, and we will call a timeout here. So hopefully, myself and Daniel Carlson can boot this through. I am terrible at kicks. You guys know this, but trying to go up 10-0 before halftime. That might be good from Carlson.
My head is underwater.
And it's not. Oh my God. That's why I don't kick kicks, man. That's why I don't kick kicks. And this is a funny game. Funny game, 7-0. We're still up. But clap it up for the defense, who has not allowed any points by the high-powered offense of the Detroit Lions. We did put up 31 last week, so trying to find the freaking end zone. I'm definitely mad at myself for missing that field goal, and with all these chances that the Lions continue to give us, if we don't cash in at some point, one of their weapons is going to strike, and it might just be on this drive here as they do get the ball. So, Kevin Saunders and the offense need to wake up. Defense, keep doing what you're doing, because I'm loving it. See if we can't get some offense here in this second half. Hopefully it's not from the Lions, because if we don't allow the Lions to score and we don't score the rest of the game, we'll still win 7-0. Might not be the prettiest win, but a win is a win. And Goff starting out here, shotgun, going to send Sam Laporta in motion. We're going to usurp on Andy Middleton, the rookie, and that's Jamison Williams. He's been locked down by Xavier Howard, so I'm sure that he is happy to catch that one, even though it is for only a small gain, but still a first down by the Lions. And another pick or something here would really be what the doctor ordered, because we're going to need chance after chance after chance, and thought it might be right there. But it was a nice tight squeeze there by Jared Goff, picking up a solid gain of 8.
First of all,
Gonna send some pressure again here. I don't want Goff to get too comfortable back there in that pocket, and that's gonna be a Jameson Williams touchdown.
One of their weapons is going to strike, and it might just be on this drive here.
I don't know if it was Xavier Howard that was cooked. Somebody was cooked, and that is the first offensive explosion that we have seen from the Lions, and it did not take too long after halftime for that to happen. So it wasn't Xavier Howard. It was Jack Jones. Yeah, Jack Jones just took a poor angle on that. He is down to normal dev from star dev last year. And there's no way this game should be tied. Like, I don't feel like it should with all the freaking chances that we've had on offense. But it is. Only took 3 plays. And now we got to get some production going in our passing or our running game. Start out single back wham. I really want to... Oh, man, that corner is playing outside shade on Adams. But no, we'll just stick with... My God, the running game is non-existent, dude. Aleem McNeil just freaking pile drove Elijah Mitchell to the turf. I want to hit Devontae Adams on the curl, but actually that probably will be the move, and that's a bad pass by Kevin Saunders. I'm not even going to lie to you. Is that a pass that Gardner Minshew would have hit? Maybe. And I got to go back into the favorites here on 3rd down because got to probably go with the PA cross. Yes, maybe TE. We're going to go PA cross. I hate to do a play action on 3rd down, but Jacoby Myers, I'm semi-confident that we can maybe get him open on the route here. So, no, we're just going to be sacked. It's freaking Cole Holcomb again. That drive was a complete failure, man. And wow. A little bit of constructive criticism for Kevin Saunders. He definitely should have hit Devontae Adams on that curl route, and Cole Holcomb gets his 2nd sack of the day, and we are going to punt it back to the Lions, and they are going to be threatening to take the lead. The only thing I'll say, if there's any Kevin Saunders doubters out there, is I know Minshew had like a ton of yards last season. Feel like he would have had a pick or 2 by now, and so far Kevin Saunders has none, so probably going to have to heavily watch Jameson Williams. But defense, gonna need some more of those big plays that y'all had in the first half. Andy Middleton on the blitz. I kind of like this. It's gonna be an outside run. Nice cutback from Jahmyr Gibbs. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna keep my composure here. It's hard. It's really hard. How were we not able to tackle Jahmyr Gibbs, man? There was so much riffraff going down there. And never should have even happened. It was a brilliant cut. It was a brilliant cut, but a missed tackle there. 1 missed tackle. Xavier Howard or Isaiah. What number is Xavier Howard? Is he 26? Yeah. He just got tripped up by Isaiah Palamau, and Jahmyr Gibbs was off to the races. So after a dominant half of defense, the Lions now score twice on like 3 plays. So we're going to need to change that. But we're going to need to find a way to drive the freaking ball downfield. Kind of like, we'll go TE angle. I was thinking screen pass in this situation, but I feel like either Mayer or Bowers, one of them chaps should be able to get open. Let's just go to Mayer. Tipped at the line. What is this game? It's Cole Holcomb! Somebody get him off the field, please! Man, this game should not be this stressful, and Cole Holcomb is playing like a freaking man possessed. Can we at least get... I don't get it. Wow. That was an off-target pass by Saunders, but he was under intense pressure, so I'm not going to give him full blame. The rookie looked brilliant in week 1. He's kind of looking a little shaky in this one. I'm not going to lie. He has definitely missed some passes that shouldn't be missed, and a nice tackle there by Jacorian Bennett. Now, can we please not allow a 1 or 2 play touchdown drive? That's all I'm asking, because if we do this, or if we allow that, Lions gonna be looking to seal this one up and put a bow on it. Jack Jones on a corner blitz. Do I like that? We're gonna find out. Goff changing the play at the line, or perhaps changing some coverage. We're gonna use her up on James Houston, and it's Sam Laporta, hit there by Andy Middleton. We have got to stop him on this 3rd and 5. Guess pass, shade inside here, and just hope for the best. Probably have, we'll use her up on Moher, see if we can get some pressure in the backfield. We had pressure in the backfield, but it's caught by Sam Laporta, and a nice hit was laid out there by Xavier Howard, and that is not good at all. That is Nate Hobbs, who already has an interception in this game, holding his wrist. That is not an injury that looks good. No injury looks good, but when your cornerback is holding their wrist, never like to see that because they need those wrists, okay? So I don't know. I'm not feeling confident about this game at all now, and a missed tackle by Xavier Woods. Wow. This is the Detroit Lions that we did not see for 2.5 quarters, coming alive here in quarter 3. Making it very, very tough for us. Trayvon Merrick, Andy Middleton, can someone just get in the backfield, please? That is all I'm asking, and Goff gonna find Jamison Williams. He is in a rhythm now, if I ever saw it. J-Mo gets it down to the 12, and Nate Hobbs not gonna return. A strained tricep. It was looking like he was holding the wrist, but to strained tricep is the injury. I mean, like I said, no injury's good, but just hoping that Nate Hobbs isn't going to be sidelined for too long because we really need him. And we also really need to, get a sack on Goff, and there it is. And that is Andy freaking Middleton. I don't know where Bart Nobles is. That's our other rookie out of Florida State. But Andy Middleton doing a really good job so far in back-to-back weeks. And we got to keep the pressure on the Lions here. So I'm going to go pressure again, this time with Spillane. Can he get in the backfield? Maybe. He's got a little crease there. He's trying. Goff almost got sacked there by Christian Wilkins. Let's please hold him to a field goal here on 3rd and 16 from the 18. Guess pass, shade inside, gonna usurp on James Houston, and just make sure that nobody gets open where they shouldn't. Oh, come on, please get to Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, cool. We're gonna hold the Lions to a field goal, which I'm sure they'll take, and I consider that a big W. And the question now is offense, and that is not something that I have really said too much in this series. We've never really had too much of a problem putting up points for some reason. Now, the Lions defense is great. We know that. They were banged up last year in real life, but they are very, very good. But gonna need Saunders and our offense to dig down deep and find the end zone. Not even a field goal. Got to find the end zone here. All right, 2nd and 10. Remember, Saunders was 81% completion last week. He is not 80, and he's sacked. This is insane. This is actually insane. It's Mekhi Wingo, the 2-year man out of LSU. This is actually insane right now. I'm speechless, man. I am actually speechless. We gotta go TE attack, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. But, if it's not pressure, it's a bad throw from Saunders. If it's not a bad throw from Saunders, where is my freaking TE attack?
Oh, hell no!
All right, we got the TE attack, and I might just have to, air one up to Devontae Adams because I don't really know what else to do in this situation, and we're gonna punt it back to the Lions again. This game started out awesome. Okay, I was loving it when it started out. This is the most frustrating game that I've had to play, and now it's got me questioning if Kevin Saunders was the right move, because he has been nice hit by Eichenberg. Pick that ball up. Thank you, Tommy Eichenberg. Oh my God, with the hit stick. Now there's no shot that we don't score. We have to score here. Tommy Eichenberg just laid a monster hit, and that is clean, baby. That is clean. That was Carl Branch, the auto-generated rookie out of Iowa, the Lions' 7th round pick. And Dan Campbell can't believe it, and honestly, I can't believe it either, okay? We're going to go run here because I am sick and tired of what I'm seeing from the passing attack. I have not liked it at all. So maybe Elijah Mitchell, Mitchell trying to weave his way through traffic. I will take it, gain of 5. Gonna give it to Mitchell again, hoping for a big hole here, big enough. Elijah Mitchell starting to come alive here at the right time too. That is awesome. And I may just continue giving it to Mitchell. I like the shallow cross that the coach has dialed up here. So I know I've called this play a few times, but usually it works. If we don't get sacked, that is. We got to make sure we don't get sacked. There's Adams. Come on, Adams. You have to get in. Thank you so much. Tommy Eichenberg made all that happen with the fumble. And Kevin Saunders is still yet to throw a pick. He does find Davante Adams. That was all Adams, though. That wasn't anything special from Saunders. Adams just caught it and did the rest. So now he has a couple touchdowns on the season. And we are right back into this thing. Going to be down by 4 or down by 3 if I make this kick, which I did. And going to put the reins back to the defense now. See if we can't stop the Lions and get the ball back. Probably going to be a running play again by the Lions. They are in running formation, and Jahmyr Gibbs is off to the races. What is going on? I mean, it is the Lions, in fairness. That's their second time they've had a 1-play touchdown, and they also got like a 3-play touchdown. And I know Jahmyr Gibbs is Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, he's fast. He's a great player. But, like, we allowed 0 points in the whole entire first half. We've now allowed 24 in this quarter. And just an all-time letdown by our defense. We are down by 10. Still got a whole quarter left to go. So definitely still got to fight. This game is far from over. But, like, a historic letdown from our defense, man, after playing so great in the first quarter. Got to see what happens here in the fourth. So what should have been a first down wiped away, and now it is 2nd and 10. Brock Bowers, need you to catch that, brother. That was a good pass by Saunders. It's only 2 games in, so like, you know, you can't judge a rookie by 2 games. But the only thing I know so far is we haven't really aired it out, or we haven't been successful airing it out, I should say. And some of these passes by Saunders, they just aren't really looking that good. Oh, God dang it, dude. Okay, Michael Mayer, that was dangerous territory. Luckily, he was able to pick up 3. About 7 minutes to go. We got to up the tempo here a little bit. Elijah Mitchell as a receiver, he's been busy today. And that's going to be 3rd and 1. We are going to, I'm sure, go ahead and hand it off to Mitchell again, which we are. I know I do got to be a little bit quick here. But, you know, if the Lions get it, I'm sure they'll be in run mode, as teams typically are. This is easy 4-down territory, but Elijah Mitchell with the vision, able to find the crease, small crease at that, but he does pick up the first down. This might be, okay, coach is saying bunch trail, one of my favorite plays in this game, and Davante is getting pressed. So this might be, if that safety up there, it's not Kirby Joseph. He's not on this team for some reason, but if he blitzes down, this might be the Adams shot, but of course, he did not blitz down, and Michael Thomas, who, again, had a great game last week, catching it and running it all the way down to the 28. Now our offense has some life in them. To have Elijah Moore follow Jackson Powers-Johnson, he's going to be pulling for Moore, and Moore's had a terrible first half. He had that touchdown, I know, but definitely playing better here in this half, but the problem is our team as a whole is not, and we are going to need to. Now, man, I really want to just streak Thomas. I'm not going to do it. RPO. Thomas with the vision. Just needed Jacoby Myers to set a block. And this is looking like it may come down to the final possession. Saunders now at 228 and a touchdown, but not nearly as accurate as he was in the first game. And the coach is saying call shallow cross twice. You guys see, it's not just me. I'm not just the one calling it here. But you better believe we're going to be looking for Adams. Got to have some protection. Adams catches it, trying to cut the other way, but he is going to get it all the way down to the 5, which I am fine with. 4 minutes to go. We got the ball here on the 5-yard line. I don't like any of these running plays, though, that the coach is dialing up. But maybe Elijah Mitchell can get his 2nd of the game. Definitely going to be running to that right side. That has been much easier than the left. And Mitchell going to be shut down at the 2. This might be Y-stick time. We'll see. I don't like the fact that there's a bunch of linebackers over there. And you know what? Saunders may have to do this himself, and Saunders gets the rushing touchdown. I don't think we saw that at all with Gardner Minshew. And he's not very fast, but Saunders is. I didn't like anything that was going on there on the Davante Adams slant route. So Emmanuel Ogbah was never going to be able to catch up to us. Neither was Jack Campbell. And we do respond. Going to be 3 minutes to go, and going to need our defense to buckle down. And if we can get it, we can force a punt. This game is well within our grasp. And is that going to be on them or us? Running into the kicker. Okay, I will certainly take it. And I mean, the main thing here, though, is we cannot allow the big play. The big play has killed us, and I thought maybe that was going to be a big play. Jahmyr Gibbs, 7 rushes for 137 yards. Remember, we only allowed 55 rushing yards last week. Not the case this week. Jahmyr Gibbs has killed us, man. Absolutely killed us. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a run to Gibbs, even though Goff is in the shotgun. I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to be trying to bull rush Frank Ragnow here with Christian Wilkins. No, we'll use her up with Spillane. It is going to be a passing play, and Goff going to be sacked. Nice work there, and it is Maurice Hurst, who we also brought in free agency. Our free agent acquisitions making big impacts in this young campaign. 2-minute warning here, and all we have to do to get the ball back is not allow, 17 yards? Yeah. Can we do that? I mean, it looks to me like they're going to be selling out for the run here. I'll bring a little zone defense in just in case, but you got to figure, we'll go ahead and blitz up with the line here, but you got to figure this is going to be a give to Gibbs. It is a give to Gibbs, and I don't even really need to. I'm not even going to call timeout because I know the clock runoff will still keep us over a minute. And if we do score, I definitely don't want the Lions to get the ball back. So with all 3 timeouts, a field goal will tie it and send it to OT. Of course, that's not what I want. I want the touchdown. I want a nice kick return by Rice. And the blocking's just not there. We got a minute 15 to tie or take the lead. Saunders, you got ice in the veins? We're going to find out. I don't know. That Adams curl is looking mighty fine. If not, we'll have Michael Mayer underneath. I'll take that. And that was also kind of a low throw by Saunders, but it got the job done. And we are almost to midfield here. Clock, not really an issue. And I mean, you see Coach is saying that shallow cross again. Devontae, usually he eats on this play, so we're going to definitely give him a chance to do that. We'll go ahead and just do a quick little check down to Adams, and we will go ahead and call a timeout with 40 seconds to go. Now shotgun here. I know I got some deep routes on the field, but this is probably, just going to be a Brock Bowers. Oh, Brock Bowers wasn't able to hang on to it. Maybe that was for the best because it does stop the clock. And they're showing Daniel Carlson there, but what you should be showing is me because it's not going to be up to Daniel Carlson. Oh, yeah, Devontae, that shallow cross, they're calling it again. But it's not going to be on Daniel Carlson. It will most certainly be on me to make this kick. I see Devontae Adams with the press, and that's probably going to be my first Oh, yeah, baby, come on. Devontae, I need you. What was that? Like Devontae Adams got bumped or something on that route. That's going to make it 3rd and 10. Got to go bunch trail here, man. Got to look for Brock Bowers. This is usually his route. Come on, Saunders. That's going to be roughing. It's got to be roughing. Tell me it's not holding. Please tell me it's not holding. If it's roughing, we get the ball back. If it's holding, that's ball game.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Holding. And it's an interception by Saunders, first of his career. And the Lions are going to take over and win. They're just going to kneel it. Wow. All right, so a valiant effort. We had a chance to win there. Saunders throws his first career NFL interception. It came at the worst possible time. And the Lions going to improve to 1-1. We're going to drop to 1-1. Not going to get my undies in a bunch over that game. I know you guys like that one. Yeah, okay. But Saunders, need to do some work. I loved Kevin Saunders, the Week 1 edition. I wasn't really a fan of Kevin Saunders, the Week 2 edition. I was a big fan of our defense in the Week 1 edition, and I was a big fan of our defense in the first half of this game. But second half, man, they fell asleep. That guy right there, Jahmyr Gibbs, just had a field day. A couple of one-play touchdowns, and just it's tough when you go against the Lions, and we may have set our expectations too high after that first half. But Saunders does finish 60% completion, a far cry from where he was at last week at 81. 260, decent yardage, but did have the one interception. But so did Goff, and he's now at 5 on the season and only 182 yards for Goff. But it was Jahmyr Gibbs, 8 rushes for $136 and 2 touchdowns. That is what did it. Elijah Mitchell did struggle. Would have been nice to have Kareem Hunt in here to kind of relieve him a bit, but 45 yards, did have a touchdown. Kevin Saunders also ran 3 times for 29 yards and a touchdown as well. Michael Thomas had 7 catches, a quiet 7 catches, I would say. Didn't really feel like I was calling his name too much, but okay. And 3 guys had 61 yards. Interesting. Devontae Adams had a touchdown. That was good to see. Elijah Mitchell, 4 catches for 31. Brock Bowers, a very quiet game by Brock Bowers standards, but the Lions were locking him up. Jacoby had 3 catches, Michael Mayer, and also Ty Dye, our rookie fullback. Just happy to call his name, okay? That's really all I can say. Sacks, we had a few. Mo Hurst, Andy Middleton, James Houston. So 2 free agents and a rookie were the ones with the sacks. And, of course, Nate Hobbs had the INT, but got to see what's up with him. And Xavier Howard, just some really nice pass breakups. He was playing great. Andy Middleton did have 3 TFLs, though. James Houston with 2, Mo Hurst with 1, Diablo with 1, and also Trayvon Merrick. And still can't figure out why Bart Nobles is not getting in here. Maybe I'll just make him our sub linebacker. I don't know, but yeah, rough week 2. Got to bounce back and have a better game in week 3. Nice upgrade, though, for Andy Middleton. I would say that is well-deserved, and we will keep him at the run stopper. I feel like that's where he's shined the brightest here is in run coverage and, you know, TFLs. Like I said, he had 3 today. He gets +2 to block shedding. That's nice. And +1 to a couple other stats. He is hidden dev. Would love for him to be superstar, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was just star. But the moment of truth is, okay, that is great to see. Nate Hobbs is not injured for any length of time, so I am very, very happy about that. We really need him, you know, especially the way our defense did they start torching us after Nate Hobbs left? I don't know, but he's good. He's good to go. And Tyree Wilson, I mean, man, the way that James Houston's playing, when Tyree comes back, he might be seeing what his value is worth. But yeah, tough one here against the Lions in week 2. We take on the Cleveland Browns in week 3. And even though they suck in real life, they're always a tough team to play against in Madden. So got to make sure we prep up for that. But that is going to do it for me tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, peace.